In the past, I saw other people's boundaries as invisible. They didn't exist to me. This was due to my lack of empathy. Since I was incapable of putting myself in another person's shoes and incapable of wearing another person's lens, I could only focus on what I needed or wanted. This would sometimes cause other people to become furious with me. When this happened, I would get angry back or just feel really surprised, along the lines of, I'd like to tack on another bit of information that is related to the question you are asking. How does a narcissist learn to develop a sense of empathy? As I'm sure you know, narcissists are pathologically selfish and self-absorbed. I was only able to get a better grasp on this when I developed a sense of effective empathy. I remember when I first started developing it, it was pretty mechanical and tentative. Robotic. Someone might say something and my natural impulse would be to just start talking about myself. Someone could have been talking about a parent dying, and when there was a break, I'd immediately grab it and run with it. But when I developed a sense of effective empathy, my initial response would maybe be to gaze skyward and think about what response would be most appropriate. I'd filter through various possibilities like someone going through a deck of cards until they found the right card. When I found what I believed would be the appropriate response, I'd test it out and see how the other person responds. If they were receptive to my response, it meant that I had a sense of where her boundaries were. If I got a negative response, it meant I struck out. Every time I did this, I would learn more bit by bit until I no longer felt like a bull in a china shop and my interactions would be more fluid and less robotic. I'm not perfect though. For instance, when I'm in a rage, all the boundaries could disappear again and I'd regress to a state that either didn't care about how other people felt or it would happen so fast that I'd immediately go into attack mode. Me and Eleanor are working on that because anger can be so toxic. I'm a real hothead and it's been incredibly disruptive to my life.